Hi, this is DarkFox127 and welcome to a channel update. As always, it has been a very long time since I even did one of these. I am making this update because a lot of things are changing. For those of you that have not followed me on the live streams or the Discord or anything like that, and you pretty much just keep up with this channel, then you'll notice that since I did that whole video on my setup, the background here is totally different. I'm in a different place. My living situation has changed. I actually have the best setup that I've had in a while, mostly thanks to patrons and other supporters through the live streaming. But all of the schedule changed as a result, and a lot of other things changed. So this video is just to kind of sum up what's happening with the YouTube channel, what's happening with the streaming, and what's happening with my mod content, and the reason why I'm taking the decision to take a little bit of time away from modding, at least on sort of the main scene in regards to just streaming or doing videos or anything. I'm going to be sort of taking it easy and waiting until real life things just calm down. So what's going on first? Firstly, I've had all sorts of things happening recently which has caused stream cancellations and just me not being able to get down to working on things, which includes other stuff that I've been diving into, such as Unity, which I won't go into. I've just not had a lot of time to sit down and do my own thing for a while. So that's just resulting in everything being up in the air. So I'm going to be taking a short break, only for like a week or two, but it's just going to mean that I don't need to worry about streaming, making announcements, or doing anything else, or making videos. So yeah. So I want to give you a rundown on where everything is at. So starting with the YouTube, I've got a list over here, and I've got to stop knocking my goddamn keyboard because I end up ending the video prematurely. I just recorded like 15 minutes and lost half of it. So the YouTube channel. My videos have turned pretty much into just mod only videos. By that I mean developers videos, which I've done in the past, and also just sort of showcases or trailers for my own mods. That's pretty much how it's going to be staying. Quite frankly, I've got what must be pushing on 100 tutorial videos for the creation kit now. I always wanted those videos to be a lot better, but quite frankly, my time on YouTube has been a massive learning process even, and my content has just improved and improved and improved. But to improve, it had to be crap to begin with. I always had this vision of going back and redoing all the videos with a nice microphone and this and that, but realistically, I can't do that. And realistically, there's not a lot else that I need to cover. I've been getting into questing and such, but I still don't feel confident enough that I can make videos on that to teach others how to do it efficiently, more than some of the videos that are already out there. So what I'm saying is there's not much chance of new tutorial videos. I might make the odd new short one here and there if I get the time, but I'm not planning on doing that. This channel is now going to be just settled into kind of, like I say, trailers, mod development videos. What I ended up doing was going on to what the next topic is, which is live streaming. So some of you may have noticed that I end up going live here on YouTube. The videos don't go up to the channel because I've done that before, and it just clusters the channel with hours worth of content that nobody's ever going to watch back. Streaming tends to be you either see it live or you tend not to watch it back, at least not fully. So there's no point cluttering the channel with that. But I do stream here on YouTube. I started streaming on Twitch quite some time ago, for those of you that may still be unaware. And the streaming on Twitch was great. I eventually discovered Restream, where I could stream to multiple platforms at once. Until recently, that also included Mixer, just to try and pull some maybe console viewership in, or also provide a platform where they don't mute half your fucking audio after a stream. But I've pulled that because it wasn't happening. Nothing was going on with it. But I stream to both Twitch and YouTube. I've done that for a while now, and you can catch that live at the moment, Mondays, Wednesdays and Thursdays, but because of the changes, which is what this video is all about, that might be subject to change soon. The streaming has been where things have been at. It is much easier to just sit down, do a couple of hours stream, teach people various different things in that stream as they watch, rather than have to put together a very specific video and re-recording things and so on and so forth. It's become far easier for me with my new living situation, my time constraints, and such, to just be able to stream. for a few hours, a few times a week, rather than create YouTube videos. And quite frankly, after about 7 years, I'm kind of done with constantly editing YouTube videos and so on and so forth, as good as I've sort of gotten at doing so. So I'm just making people aware that, yeah, that's where YouTube's at. The streaming is going strong. Continuing on with the whole streaming thing, I'm going to be taking a break from that. So I'm taking a break from everything for a week or two. I'm putting that to a side because a lot of streams have been cancelled due to me having to get a lot of real life stuff sorted out. There's just all sorts of things happening all in one go. So yeah. The stream cancellations, I've decided rather than keep cancelling a stream, having a stream like once a week at the minute, I'm just going to stop them until everything's calmed down and take a break. So this all leads up to sort of where are my mods at? Where are my mods in general at? Because a lot of people here on the YouTube platform have no idea where my mods are at, even what mod I'm working on, unless you tune into the live stream. So this is sort of a good update for you. I can't speak. For those of you watching here, this is going to be a good update to know what I'm actually doing. So you can always check everything out on the website, www.darkfox127.co.uk, if you want just nice little briefs of the mods and see a few images. But in short, I have had 3 projects the last few months going. That was Riverside Shack 3.0, complete recreation from the old version. It's available on Skyrim Legacy, Special Edition, and even on the Xbox One. And my God, that platform sucks ass for mod uploads, which I'm not going to go into. But it's on there. So Riverside Shack is out. I'm done with that. The other project is A Cat's Life, which I've been going hard at work on. It's basically introducing cats into the world of Skyrim with a well-known resource that has never been used very well. All the cat mods out there, I'm sorry if the author or authors of those mods are watching, but they suck. So I thought the amount of people that I've come across in this modding community the last 7 years that love cats, I was like, they deserve a mod for cats. And plus, I kind of wanted to have a proper cat mod, so it spurred me on to making it. A Cat's Life adds cats into Skyrim, loads of other stuff, including like needs for cats and stuff like that. That has been going superbly well. It turns out, I checked the other day, I've only been working on that for less than 6 months, which is crazy. It is almost complete. It's waiting on dialogue from a good friend of mine who's going to be recording some amazing lines of dialogue for 2 NPCs in the mod, the shop owners. And I've also got a lot of fixing, polishing and stuff like that to do. And then that mod is going to be all good and ready to go into beta and so on and so forth. I was looking to release that by the end of the year, but realistically that's not going to happen for various different reasons. But I'm hoping the new year is going to see a new big cool mod in A Cat's Life. And the other thing is Corinthi Tower. This has really been my mod, my project, which has been with me throughout what I suppose you could call my modding career. It's always an ongoing project. I have big plans for that, for a new version called Corinthi Tower, the Forgotten Legacy. However, I'm not making any promises on that because, as I've always said, and always will say, I'm only going to mod something as long as I enjoy doing it. As a result, there's been a couple of projects like the Lost Observatories and Claywater Retreat, which have just never come to light because they felt too much like the same thing that I'd done before. They got too tedious to do rather than fun to create. So those got shelved. As well as a couple of other ideas that I had. So the 3 projects I had, Riverside is out there now, you can go and download it. A Cat's Life is coming soon, and I'm looking on doing some really cool promotional stuff on that and doing like a whole live stream on it when I'm back in business, to sort of let people come in and ask for things that they want to see with the mod, make suggestions, give me feedback, and so on and so forth. And then Corinthi Tower may be cropping up and revealing its head once again, but that would be kind of a project that I will do from now onwards on the Skyrim front. I'm not going to be planning anything else after that, anything else big. Fallout, I did 1 mod, and quite honestly, not into Fallout 4, not into Fallout 4 modding. That's probably not going to happen. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. So just as kind of a conclusion for you all, YouTube is going to be sticking with a video every now and then, which is going to be related to my current projects. And the streaming is going to continue on. There may be changes with it, but I'm going to be taking a break for a couple of weeks while I let things settle here. And the mods are going great. A Cat's Life is nearly done. I'm actually implementing features that were marked for post-release because I have some extra time on that. And Riverside Track's out there, and Corinthia Tower may return. So that's pretty much the overall state of things. I want to thank everyone who has subscribed to this channel. It's actually nearly hit 10,000, which is amazing for something as niche as what I do here, which is just Creation Kit mainly. And I also want to thank my patrons. They've made it possible to sort of fix up this whole mic setup, which I keep breaking. Don't ask me how. I've ruined like 2 shock mounts in the last month or something. They've let me upgrade my equipment and everything to the point where I actually have a setup and a proper desk now that I can sit down at and get things done. So that has been hugely helpful. So I want to thank my patrons. I want to thank all of you that watch my content, those of you that support me, those of you that join in by leaving comments, leaving me feedback on mod pages, and joining in to the Discord community. By the way, if you haven't joined our Discord community, please go ahead and do so. It's a great place, especially for mod support, for helping each other out and just sharing your stuff. Getting eyes on your content. It's a great place. So that is just about it. I'm going to stop rambling now. This video's gone sort of all over the place with topics, so I apologise about that. That's what my channel updates always do. But that's the state of things. That's how things are. Everything's sort of calmed down. Skyrim is like, what, 7 years old right now, so... Oh, God. I got all thoughts happening in my chest. Right, but anyway, there we go. I'm going to end it there. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will speak to you all next time.